Okay, so let's start here because I think that's like the best way to do it.
Oh
Is the
yeah,
opening
show the opening.
cinematic. This is the first Final Fantasy, sort of. It's it's the remake. It's a remake of the original Final Fantasy game on the PSP, and it has a little bit of a reputation for being baby's first old RPG. I should, by the way, introduce myself. I'm Matt, and this person who doesn't get the cue is,
Hallie.
and she's my sister,
Oh my gooses.
and that's a pretty man,
Is it?
and that's a dragon. He's pretty too.
I have to say, for a PSP game, I feel like it looks pretty decent.
Wait a minute.
Well, okay. I realize it's a cutscene, but still.
Yeah. Yeah, for a pre-rendered cinematic cutscene, yeah, it looks alright. It looks, shit, I think even better than like the Final Fantasy VII cutscenes. I think this came out after it.
I don't know. I thought the 7 cutscenes looked fairly decent from what I had seen.
Um,
To be fair, I haven't seen them in a long time, so.
Yeah, they don't super hold up. Oh wow, that's a running animation. All
I mean,
right.
it is old.
Well, yeah, and I think that's where we're gonna get our title. Yeah.
I'm sure, yeah.
So, the idea for this series I had just like randomly one day is play through all the Final Fantasies to the point that these are the ones that are kind of the most accessible to people. These are the ones that if you want to get a full idea of exactly what it is you're doing, or like exactly what the Final Fantasy series is, here are the ones that probably would be most useful to you. Now there are ones on mobile devices also, like versions of Final Fantasy. Here, I'm going to press start so it doesn't keep doing the opening cinematic. But I have no knowledge of those. I'm going to maybe do a little bit of research later, and I can tell you a little bit about them. But for this, we're going to be doing the first
Basically, like the
PSP
core
game.
games.
These are like I know that Tactics is very well regarded.
Yeah, I know a lot of people like it.
I know that there's like Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles and all that kind of shit. But honestly, I really just want to do like 1 through
Something.
15. I mean, that's way the fuck far away.
Oh,
but
I was gonna say 15.
hell, Hallie, there is a lot.
I know there's
in
a lot.
between.
I know there's a lot to get through, but you're saying 15, and then I'm remembering that we have to get through 13 to get to 15.
Honestly, think about Final Fantasy 11.
Well, I mean, we can't do 11.
You know, the servers are still up.
Oh, are they?
They are still up.
Yeah, but think about how fucking long it would take to. 11 was apparently a bitch and a half to get through when it was current.
Yeah.
Can you imagine doing it now?
Yeah, that. Maybe we'll watch a video. Maybe we'll do like a reading of like, this is what happened in Final Fantasy 11. Holy
shit. You fight
shit.
God.
Yeah.
You literally fight and kill God.
Well, I mean, that's Final Fantasy.
I mean, sort of.
Speaking of Final Fantasy, this series, I think we're going to call it Not So Final Fantasy.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's 15 of them, so that's not wrong.
So, have you heard the story about like why it's called Final Fantasy?
No.
To start off with, it's apocryphal, which means that the story just kind of came out of nowhere, and well, not came out of nowhere, but just like it kind of got spread around. The story that got spread around was Square Soft, which is what came before Square Enix, before Square Soft and Enix merged together. They were in kind of a bad spot. They were going to go under, basically, but they had this idea for a game. Basically, it was a video game version of D&D, where you were a party of heroes going around the world, fighting evil and save the world. And the story was that if this one didn't hit, they were done. Squaresoft was going to go under. And so it was their Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy to exist. That's not true. The game was apparently initially going to be called Fighting Fantasy because it was just literal. And a lot of you find with like the actual titles of Japanese stuff that it's very literal, and So it was just gonna be, oh, it's a fighting fantasy game, because that's what you do. You fight, and it's a fantasy game.
Okay.
And they found out later that there was something else gonna be coming out very quickly called fighting fantasy. So like, I don't know, it sounds like fighting. Final Fantasy. That'll work.
Okay.
Ship it. And the thing is, they were still in financial trouble at the time, and Final Fantasy did save them.
Oh, okay.
But it wasn't like they were sitting around going like, man, this is it. This is gonna be our Final Fantasy. Man,
It's so poetic.
it's poetic. If this doesn't do it, man, we're done.
I love you, Jim.
You know, no, it did save them though, and there's 15 of them, so they based their entire company around it. So I'm gonna say it kind of turned out pretty well.
I mean, yeah.
Speaking of that, why don't we get started?
Yeah.
A new game. We're gonna play in English. Are you cool with that?
Oh, you know me. I want to play in the original Japanese, Matt. I can read that shit.
Honestly,
I'm
Japanese
kidding.
kana versus just Japanese.
I just do the English.
I don't know. Okay, here's something I found out beforehand. We have to name our characters because there aren't really characters in this game.
Hot diggity.
So, we both play Final Fantasy 14.
Yes.
We both, you started before me. And
so you know that White Mage is going to have to be named Cendrus.
Mm-hmm, because that's your character's name. And I think I'm going to name the warrior because I usually play the tank.
That's true.
I'll probably just name it Red.
That's fine.
Yeah, so.
I mean, you were Red initially.
Yeah, so let me see. There's auto name, but fuck that. Oh,
and you can pick.
We can pick the class.
Hot diggity.
See, this is how little I know about Final Fantasy is, just
select character's class.
All right, so.
Well, you're gonna need a tank, that's for sure.
Let's look at the description. So, warrior can use a wide array of weapons and armor. Cool. Nimbly runs circles around opponents. Okay. Specializes in bare-knuckled attacks. All right. Proficient in both black and white magic. Cool. Damages opponents with black magic. Supports a party with white magic. I think we're gonna go with the color naming scheme. I'm curious. If I say auto name, when is it gonna? I'm afraid that's gonna do everybody.
It might.
We're green and blue.
Sure.
Green and blue.
Sure. It'd be the primary colors if I would do yellow, but I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, that wouldn't make any sense. Okay. So maybe I should name him some Vermilion. No, because
just do green.
Verde.
Stop trying to be fancy pants.
All right, green it is. Green the thief. Because it kind of works because he wants green. He's a thief. All right, red, gray, green, and blue.
Works for me.
All right. Begin the game with this party.
Yeah.
Sure.
No, kill them all. Look at those clouds.
The world lies shrouded in darkness. The winds die. That sounds bad.
I love those old overworlds.
The seas rage.
Rawr.
The earth decays. That's decay, huh? Changed slightly to like from green to
There's
slightly
no trees. There's no trees.
Yellow. But the people believe in a prophecy, patiently awaiting its fulfillment.
The 4 dumbasses coming to save them.
When the darkness veils the world, 4 warriors of light shall come.
See, 4 dumbasses.
After a long journey, 4 young travelers did at last appear, but they were very dumb. And in the hand of each was clutched a crystal.
Don't sound too excited.
Oh shit. There's even the colors.
Yeah. Told you I should have named her yellow.
Alright.
Fuck that.
I think that's it.
I mean, yeah.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I think this is the extent of the
story. I mean, that doesn't really surprise me. Cornelia.
All right.
Hello. This is Cornelia, the city of dreams.
We are going to have to mess with that text speed.
Now that we've spent a good 5 minutes on that.
Right on. Let's go into the end because that's what Final Fantasy is D&D.
Yeah,
the
I know.
very first Final Fantasy is just D&D.
I mean, it's still D&D, basically. Look at all these dancing gnomish men.
Hello, gnome man. I would be most happy to teach you about equipment. Would you care to listen? Would you care to listen, Holly?
Oh, God.
Sure.
Part of me is like, yes, and the other part of me is like, oh, fuck, it's tutorial land.
Equipment can be split into 2 categories, weapons and armor. Equipping a weapon will increase your attack rating. There are 4 types of armor: shields, helms, gloves, and body armor. Any armor you wear on your body, including armlets, is classified as body armor. Shields are held in the hand, while helms are worn on the head.
Are they?
Thanks, man.
I was gonna put it on my foot. Cool. Good to know. Thanks, guys.
Now, I'm all but certain if I talk to you, you're just like, would you like to stay the night?
Fuck you, no.
Not yet.
Excuse me.
Alright. This is the City of Dreams. Cool. Let's see. Hello, nurse. Oh, I understand. Hi there, I'm a dancer. What's that? You want to dance with me? He.
You're so good at voice acting, Matt.
Do you want me to try?
That's up to you.
Hi there.
Oh my god.
I'm a dancer. What's that? You want to dance with me? He. And then she turns away from me and runs.
I mean, fair.
Which seems more true to life, honestly. I'm sure this is where
I mean,
do
yeah,
I have
guess
any equipment on?
I don't think so. I don't think we have jack all.
I have a knife and clothes.
Cool.
We came
so prepared.
We had our crystals. Like, I guess it's time to save the world, guys.
Well, I mean, we are, again, 4 dumbasses.
Optimal.
I mean, that's all you have.
Let me see. Just equipment.
What does everybody have? I have a
You have a
staff and
staff.
clothes, so yeah.
He has a knife.
He has a knife. You would think a black mage would want a staff.
Maybe. Well, this is a weapon shop.
No, that probably for monk.
Knives.
Thief.
Staff. He can use it.
Yeah, it's a
rapier is good for me or for red or green. Hammer is good for red or gray.
I would say. I mean, they're not that expensive.
The staff.
The staff is a boost for the black mage.
That. In what way, though?
It just has a green up arrow.
I think we don't bother with that right now.
You want to just see how we do without new shit?
I think so. Not weapons anyway. First, we talk to this guard. Restore the crystals to grace.
Thanks.
What else do you know?
Descriptive.
You seem to have some special... Okay.
What does that even mean? Restore... Jesus, dude, calm down.
They get this burst of speed after you talk to them. They're like, nah.
Looks like restore the crystals to grace. Okay, sorry.
Shopkeep. What have you?
Clothes. Oh my god, that's a lot more expensive.
Leather armor? Or... Okay, so we can buy stuff for red and for
green. I just leave it. Let's see how fast.
Let's see how much we get her at first, because I don't want to spoil anything, but I think a lot of this is going to be grinding.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
There may be some points where it's like, Hallie, we will get back to the story. I'm going to do some grinding off camera, and you'll come back and it'll be like, I'm swole.
Okay.
Let's see what else is inside this town other than fucking cracked out guard and dancer girl. Oh, let's take a peek at your reflection in the water.
Rude.
Well, thanks. I once lived far to the east of here, in the harbor city of Provoca. These days, I hear it's turned into a pirate's den.
A pirate's den?
A pirate's den. Well, he's scared.
Papaya.
Pirates.
Papaya, papaya.
Well, I'm thinking about the... What's that one called? Sitasha? Sistasha? Is that the name of it?
Yeah. It's the first dungeon you get to do.
There are some things in here that you're going to go, holy shit.
Okay.
It's straight up, they brought it from here
sure.
to 14.
I'm sure.
Alright, I'm thinking this is the item shop.
Probably.
Potion?
Yep.
Now that's honestly, I think we need to get a few of those.
Yeah, but good God, Phoenix Downs are expensive.
Okay, so let's... okay, I know. 200 gil's a lot.
Are you sure we should do this?
5 potions. I just think that's...
Okay. Did we already talk to him?
Huh?
I said we already talked to blue-haired man, right?
I think
the crystals to grace.
No, I think if I talk to him, I'm going to exit the town, so I'm not going to do that right this second.
Okay.
Hello, ma'am.
Let's see. Please
rescue Lady Sarah. Who?
Who the fuck is that, and how do we do that? Okay.
I'm going to... Oh,
it's a church. Hello, Mr. Pastor Man.
hello, sir. There are none in need of my services. Do not lose heart, brave warriors.
Maybe he heals you, or
Maybe.
raises a dead party member or something.
Maybe? Okay, I guess I'm not exploring. I was going to ransack this. I guess it looks like a church. It's got the things on the top. Greetings, guard. What the? The king truly believes in Lucan's prophecy that the warriors of light will come to save the princess.
I'm assuming the princess is Lady Sarah.
That makes sense.
Oh, I wonder if this is where we learn spells and shit.
That is magic.
Ah.
Hello, white mage. Ooh.
Fuck.
Alright. Cure is cure. Dia. Right on.
Oh, nice.
Protect. And blink. Blink? Blink.
Raises caster's evasion.
Oh, that'll be useful. But, do we...
Probably cure is the
I'm
best
thinking
one
we
want
to get... I don't know how many undead we're going to be fighting right away.
White Wizard?
I think that's the upgraded version.
Oh.
So why don't we get you Cure?
Cure's probably important, yeah.
For a white mage. Ah, look, there are the spell slots.
Yep. We got Cure.
I don't think we're going to do any of...
Well, that's only undead foes, so yeah, I wouldn't...
I think we're going to get Protect next, but I don't know if we want to do it right this second.
Yeah, I'd wait.
Alright.
Plus, you know me, I don't ever... I bet that's white magic and the next one is black magic.
That makes sense. Oh, please, you must rescue the princess.
I love how 4 just random people roll into town and automatically everybody's, please save our princess. How desperate must they be?
Probably pretty fucking desperate. Just, he has a crystal, he has a rock on his neck, or he's holding it. You must be the savior. Maybe we're just like traveling. You're just like, oh, that place looks nice. You are the chosen heroes.
What now?
Well, I mean, they said it. Let's stock up and save the fucking world.
Fire, maybe.
Fire, sleep, focus. 1 foe's evasion. That's nice. Thunder. The only reason I'm thinking thunder is because they made a point to go. Thunder damage does better against water creatures. Hint, hint.
I mean, hey, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah, I think I'm going to do thunder.
You cannot learn this spell. Oh, you can.
Right.
He can.
Fine, there we go.
I think that's fine for now.
For now, I think that's what we're going to do. Okay. I think maybe this goes to the castle? The king is searching for the prophesized warriors of light.
Clearly that's us.
Those crystals. You must see the king at once. I don't think your friend behind me is going to let me go, so let's do it. Oh, cool. The king. Welcome, travelers. I am told you carry crystals. Is this true?
Bitch, yeah.
No.
Yeah, look.
Throw him on the ground. Fuck it. It's just as Lucan's prophecy foretold. When darkness veils the world, 4 warriors of light shall come.
We have crystals.
We, found these, man.
I say, we were digging in the river one day, and
He has... Are those chocobo statues?
Probably.
Your Majesty, we cannot be certain that these are the warriors foretold by the prophecy. No, this guy's...
I was gonna say, this man has some sense.
Yeah. Yet they stand before us with the crystals. I cannot dismiss this as mere coincidence. Yeah, you can.
They found crystals. Clearly they're the ones. Dude, we bought these in a gift shop.
Crystal bearers, there's a task I would ask of you.
Okay.
Will you not rescue my daughter Sarah? Oh my god, you were right. Garland, a knight once in His Majesty's service, has abducted Princess Sarah. I ask for your aid in the name of His Majesty, the King of Cornelia. Garland has taken refuge in the Chaos Shrine, which lies to our north. Of course, we did attempt to save the princess ourselves, did you? But Garland is the finest swordsman in the kingdom. We have none who can match him. So you four random assholes, I'm sure you'll do so much better.
You 4 level 1 random assholes.
I have heard that you wish to journey to the continent to our north. What? Who the fuck told you that? The bridge leading north was lost long ago, making passage impossible.
You just fucking knocked it down this afternoon when you saw us roll into town, didn't you?
We need to give them motivation. If you can rescue Sarah, I will have the bridge rebuilt as a sign of my gratitude.
Okay.
Go now, warriors of light, and do not fail me. You're assuming a lot, man.
Say. Rest in peace.
Look, your king's obviously
insane
and or becoming feeble in his old age. Can you talk to him and tell him, look, we're travelers. We're on our way to a concert.
Concert.
The dancing girl in town knows many odd bits of information. How would you know, sir? If you stray from your path, try talking to her. She may know something that can put you back on course.
Cool.
You're a pretty good dancer yourself, it looks like. Look, we need to talk about a reward. The Warriors of Light have come at last. How long have we waited for this day to come?
I don't know.
Garland is no longer the man I once knew.
That's a shame.
I beg of you, please return my daughter to me quickly. It seems like he's not going to let us go.
I mean, you have to do it, yeah. It's the game.
Well, I mean, the concert's soon. I guess we have to save her.
Damn. I don't think there's anything else you can do here.
I was going to see if maybe the statues, because those are obviously chocobos.
Say if you walk up to them, if they go, "Wark!" Or as they do in 14, Quay.
Is there anything else in here? I can steal.
Probably not.
Hello? Our reports say that Garland has fled north with the princess to the Chaos Shrine.
Okay. Basically that means fucking go north, dipshit.
Alright. Sir, the king is searching for the prophesized warrior's light. He's probably going to keep searching, but he's saddled us with this bullshit. Those crystals, could it be? Okay.
Bitch, it might be.
Hello. Garland was once the greatest knight in the kingdom, but power consumed him, and he lost sight of who he really was.
Poor Garland.
Now, I know that there's a comic called 8-Bit Theater, where they basically have... They took all the sprites... It's one of those ones where they took the sprites and made kind of like a machinima thing of it. Oh, dear.
Oh, no.
You bitch. Oh, you bitch.
No. Okay.
Come on. Further in. Oh.
No, fuck.
Come on. Come on. No.
Okay,
Yes.
thank God.
Please save Lady Sarah. You're going to lock me into this fucking room if I don't do it, aren't you? Is there anything else? No.
No, it's just... I like how there's no chairs, no beds. Everybody just walks around all day. Oh, hey, look, chairs. Who are you?
Hello, ma'am.
My sister. I want my sister. I guess that's maybe the other princess?
Maybe we can just trade you for... Nah, you'd probably be pissed off about that. Why? The king is... okay.
I think that's mostly what you're gonna hear. I think you just go south.
I think that there's something else.
Is there?
I know that in these old games there's, like, just a treasure chest hidden to where you might be able to get something. Her Majesty... what? Oh, it's the queen. Her Majesty's overcome with grief. She shut herself in her chambers. Please try not to upset her. Yo, your daughter's dead.
Jesus Christ.
She's choking me through the game. I am Jane. Okay. Queen of Cornelia. Please bring back my daughter, Sarah. My Sarah. Back to me safely.
You don't even know who he is.
Yeah, she doesn't even know.
Some random fucking dude rolls into her bedroom and she's like, please save my daughter.
I mean, I guess she's desperate.
Do you want me to do the girls and you do guys?
Yeah, that'll work. Although, in some cases, good luck fucking telling. Maybe this game doesn't have chests.
I'm sure it does, just maybe not here. We have to go north?
He did say something about north.
Who's that? Did we talk to him?
I don't know that we did. Shit.
Don't you love that?
I just know he's going to be like, talk to me about these questions 3. No, he's probably just going to say, oh, those crystals. How the fuck do I get to him?
Maybe you can't? Which that would be obnoxious, but maybe you can.
I don't know that I can. Let's try going out back. Let's see if there's like...
Seems like you have to...
Oh, I had to go through here. Our ancestors sealed weapons within this treasure house 400 years ago. They gave the key to the Elf King to hold until the coming of the Warriors of Light.
Where the fuck is the Elf King then?
Hello, sir. Oh, please, you must rescue the princess. Oh.
That door's locked.
Okay.
And that door's locked.
I imagine we'll be coming back here later for our prophesized weapons.
I'm sure we will, and...
Thief! You need to get to this.
You may also want to call that a done for this first episode, because I think we've been going for quite a while.
Let me see.
And it could be a bitch and a half for editing purposes.
True enough. Why don't we, say we've learned about,
we've become
layout.
the Warriors of Light, whether we wanted to or not. We're going to miss the concert, but, at least we'll save the girl.
Yeah, she can go with us.
So, yeah, fairly...
eventful. Maybe a little bit too much at the beginning with the...
lore building. I mean, you got to talk about certain shit.
No. I mean, I was actually talking about controls, like trying to get the controls working right. Lore, there's fucking no lore. It's just save the princess. Sarah.
Hey, blonde dude in red armor, save princess. Okay, bye.
You have a rock. That obviously means you're the prophesized warrior. Cool.
May you ever walk in the light of the crystal.
Definitely.
All right. Well,
let's stop it there.
That's it for this one. See you later.
Bye.